What is up, YouTube? Finest Pops here. Now, I know it's been a while since I recorded my last video, and I'm so sorry for that. I honestly need to get back on track with that. And this year, I'm making a goal of mine to actually post more videos here on YouTube for you guys, and I guess to grow the community of Funko Pop collecting and growing my community here at Finest Pops. Now, as you guys can see right here, a lot has changed ever since the last video that I posted here, and I can't wait to show you all the new changes that have come and that are going to be coming this year. But for now, as you guys heard from the title of the video, we do have a big haul from a certain store, aka FYE, and let's just get into it. So yes, as you guys read from the title, my local FYE was unfortunately shutting down. And I don't know, this is all FYEs are on the stores, but my store, it was like at 70% off the whole store. And as you can see right here from the clip, that most of the stuff was already gone because me and my fiance, we kind of got there late, kind of like after the sale in a way. So there wasn't really much options for some people, but for me, from what I found, I think it was a pretty good haul. And as you guys can see from this bag right here, I think we scored big. Alrighty guys, so one of the first things I want to show off that's not really a Funko Pop that I got from the FOE from the sale is going to be this Wicked Tumblr exclusive. It says right here, not your basic witch, as you guys can see right here. If you guys been following me here on TikTok and on YouTube, you guys know that I really enjoyed the movie and I just really love Alpha Ball and Glinda, and any piece of merch that I find from the movie, I happily enjoy. So when I saw this one at FYE during the sale, that it was still there, I know how to cop. Now, honestly, with this one did not have the straw right here that's right here. I had to add this one because it came out without the straw. But overall, still a good pickup, and I'm so happy to have it in the collection. Alrighty, I think I first want to start off is with the Youtooz, just because I did get a majority of Youtooz than Funko Pops, because most of the Funko Pops that were there are stuff that I already had or stuff that I didn't really collect. So let's get started with some Youtooz from the sale. Starting it off with this very first one that my fiance actually picked up is this Aki from the Chainsaw Man series. Now, Aki is one of my fiance's favorite characters from the show, and this was a no-brainer when it came to picking it up. So I'm honestly so happy he did, and this is gonna go into his collection. And if you guys want to see his collection, make sure to check him out on Twitch, Groovy. I'll leave a little link down in the description below. But overall, it's such a really cool figure from the sale that we got. For this next Youtooz, I was so surprised to even find it there. Like, I was expecting somebody to take these because I wanted this one for quite some time, and collecting the whole set was one of my main goals, but I was never able to afford it because of how pricey Youtooz are. But I was able to find this from the Black Clover line, and this Youtooz is super cool. I love, well, Yuno's like one of the main characters, so he's one of my favorites. But I wish that they also had the Asta and Noel. I would have definitely copped them with these ones. But so far, having Yuno in the collection to start off the Black Clover line for the Youtooz, it's a really good way to start it off. The next Youtooz, it was another one I was not expecting to find. It's going to be this Max Mayfield from Stranger Things. Now, Max, honestly, I haven't watched the show in quite some time, but she's still definitely one of my favorite characters in the show. I just love how wild and open she is, how adventurous she could be, and finding this Youtooz was really a good find, just because I never realized that they made one of her solo. I think there was some where she came with Lucas, but I'm so happy that I found this one and just to have it in a collection. And I know season 5 should be coming either this year or next year, but just so happy to have it before that season comes out as well. Alright, for these next Youtooz I'm about to show, they're kind of like a whole set in together, so these might be from the same category, but still pretty dope ones I was able to find. And the first one I want to show off from the set is going to be this Player 456. Now, honestly, this was from the first season. As you guys could tell, this is from when they first took his picture when he was smiling. And honestly, I was not expecting to find these ones there. Ever since the second season came out, I was expecting these to go a little bit more higher, in value, not in value, but in people wanting to collect these. And I'm just so happy that I was able to find it, especially for the price that I got these for. At the end of the video, I'll let you guys know for how much percentage wise I got these off for. But overall, this was still a pretty cool one that I have in the collection. And ever since also the second season came out, I've been in love with this show. So these characters really mean a lot to me. The next Squid Game Youtooz that I got is my favorite one so far, because she is my favorite. I was rooting for her to win at the end, but as many of you know what happens. No spoilers here, but if you know, you know. It's going to be Player 067. Now, I really love how they made her nonchalant here. I believe this is at the final game where they're all ready to battle each other out, or when they're preparing for that dinner scene. But I'm just so happy to have her in the collection. I don't know if you can see her right there. It's just, I just love her so much that I had to pick this up, no questions asked, and it was what kind of inspired me to get the rest of the Squid Game Youtooz that were there at the FYE sale. Alrighty, next up, we do have this masked soldier. Now, I'm not too sure if Youtooz did what Funko did, where they made different masked soldier, because I know Funko did like the triangle, the circle, and the square, but for this one, the only one I was able to find was the triangle one. It's still super duper cool Youtooz to add to the collection, and it matches well with the other ones that I did get. Now, for the last Youtooz from the Squid Game line, I honestly kind of find it a little bit weird just because the way they made this one. I don't know if there's another version of her, but it's going to be like the young doll, like the one who does like the green light, red light games. And the only reason I say it's weird is because if you guys notice, like from the art right here, her head's like turned backwards. I know that's where she like looks at you, like to make sure that you're stopped. But like when you look inside of like the figure itself, it kind of looks a little bit weird. So like, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this one, but my fiance said I had to pick it up for the set. Like, it only makes sense. If I'm going to collect the other rest of the Squid Game characters, I at least have to get the doll as well into the collection. So I said, might as well. And especially, like I said, it was on sale, so I picked her up. So that's going to be it for the Youtooz side of the stuff that I picked up from my FOE. Now let me show you some Funko Pops that I picked up from the sale. Starting it off, as many of you guys know, I love Winnie the Pooh, and thanks to the Pop Nooks, he's made my love for Winnie the Pooh grow even more. And when I found out the new line of Funko Pops came out for Winnie the Pooh, I knew I had to get them. So when I went to the FYE sale and I saw that they had a character that I didn't have from that line, I had to grab them, and that's going to be this baby Roo. Now, honestly, I'm so shocked that it took Funko so long to make a Roo pop. I remember when I was a kid, I would watch like the little cartoon shows and the movies, and Roo would always be my favorite character, and there really wasn't that many merch that Disney made of him, at least that I remember. But I was able to grab this one for like, let's just say half off. Or even less if I remember correctly. But it's such a dope Funko Pop to add to the collection, and paid a good price for it. These next two Funko Pops that I did get are actually a pair, so I wanted to show them together. And unfortunately, one of them kind of came out a little bit like scruffed up. It was like the only one they had left, and I didn't have them in my collection, but I had to pick them up just because I love Dragon Ball, so I had to pick them up. So the ones that I'm talking about is going to be Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 from the Dragon Ball superhero movies. And I believe this is the recent line for like the Dragon Ball Super line. And I just really love that I was able to pick them up. Honestly, I was holding off on these for a while just because I thought they were going to make a metallic 2-pack. And I feel like they still will, but since there was a sale, I just decided to pick them up. And because these characters are actually really cool in the movie. If you guys have not seen it yet, go check it out. But yeah, these are pretty cool finds right here. You guys take a closer look at them. Just super dope. And a little fun fact, I believe it should be Gamma 2. The Alex Lee, if you guys know that voice actor, he's known as to play as Zenitsu and as, I forgot his name, but he also comes out in Solo Leveling. This is one of my fiance's favorite voice actors, so that's another reason I had to pick him up. Alright guys, so this next Funko Pop that I did get from the sale is going to be this Ed Warren from the Conjuring Universe Funko Pops. Now this is actually the last one I needed for the set right here. I actually already do have Lorraine and the what's his name? The Crooked Man. He should be somewhere up there on top of my collection, and I'm just so happy to finally find them. For some reason, this was like the hardest one to find. Even though this is a common, I couldn't find them anywhere. Like, I checked Chalice, I checked my local Hot Topic, and like other stores, but for some reason, he just didn't appear. So I'm so happy that I was able to finally grab them. Alright guys, and the very last thing that I got from the FYE sale is going to be this, oh wait, oop. Guys, the very last Funko Pop that I picked up from the sale is going to be the Slappy the Doll from the Night of the Living Dummy. Now, honestly, this is one of like the most horrifying Goosebumps books I have ever read, and the episode from the show, because this dummy right here, I don't know, it's always been up with me, but like dolls like that come to life always scare me. Like, I know we have Toy Story that makes it seem like all fun and like cuddly, but like watching this one and like Chucky really messed me up as a child, especially since I saw these as a kid because my dad, like, he liked those kind of movies, so he made me watch them. But this also has to be my favorite Funko Pop from this series, as well as like the werewolf right here. I did see this one at Funko Hollywood, and I am thinking about picking it up the next time I go, but this is the other one I had to get from the store just because it's pretty dope and it adds more to my horror collection that I have up here. Alrighty, as you guys can see, we did get a pretty good haul from the FYE store. Like I said, I don't know if all the FYEs are going out of business or having a sale like mine is. Well, mine unfortunately is going out of business, but make sure to go check them out. And maybe you guys can find some cool stuff, and let me know down in the comments what you guys find at your local FYE. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and check me out on my other social media platforms, on my Instagram or my TikTok if we still have TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.